Our first guest tonight is another in a long line of comedy gifts Canada has given us. You know him from the movies Pineapple Express, Superbad, and Knocked Up. Starting tomorrow, you can see him co-starring with Adam Sandler in the new movie Funny People. Please say hello to Seth Rogen. You're getting more fit each time I see you, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I lose a member of the club.
Every time, I know.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
People look very disappointed in me. You should have seen Vincent D'Onofrio's face when he saw me. Another one down.
There's a single tear streaming down his face.
A single chubby tear.
Hey, can I ask you a question? A political question, kind of, really, in a way.
Yeah.
And that is this. Sid, you are from Canada, and we don't really know what goes on up there. I mean, we hear things, we see hockey, and, you know, we drink the syrup and all that stuff. But do you have to, like, wait in line, like, 6 months for a kidney, even if you don't want one up there? What is the story? Is it good?
It's good health care.
It is
There's good health care. It's, yeah, I got my head chopped off when I was 6, and within 4 weeks it was reattached.
Really?
And there was almost no repercussions to that.
Is that right?
They kept it on ice, and it worked out well. It was,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, there's another vote for Obama,
exactly.
I guess, huh?
I guess so.
How many times have you been here on the show with us?
This is the third time on the show, and thank you. But I gotta be honest, the first time I was on this show was actually like one of the biggest days of my entire life. Unfortunately, not because it was the first time I was on your show.
Yeah,
but
no, I assumed it had nothing to do with me.
It's actually because the first time I ever met Megan Fox in my entire life was right here on this show. And it was actually before she was in Transformers, before it had come out, and I was in my dressing room with a bunch of my friends, real sausage party in there. Lots of dudes, and that's how I roll. And then, and she literally came into my dressing room in just like sweatpants and a t-shirt, and like everyone in the room just like stopped talking and stared, and like everyone thought I had like won a prize or something like that. Like they're like, this Jimmy Kimmel's a rad dude. Like they really hook you up on this show. Leno gives you a hat. But so I got really psyched, and then she just explained that she was in fact an actress who was about to be one of the biggest movie stars in the world, and she was nervous, and she wanted to know if I would stay out for her appearance. And then there was, in my mind, an incident occurred after that.
Now, something that I heard about this that scarred you for, I won't say your whole life, but your life thus far.
It's been around 2 years, so yeah, I mean, these last 2 years have been rough, I'll be honest with you. So when she came out, I don't know if you've seen a talk show before, but often, yeah, you have. Often, the male guest takes it upon themselves to plant a small kiss, perhaps, on the cheek of the female guest.
Right. Sure.
As they come out. And I was thinking, like, when in my life will I ever get to kiss this woman? Now's my chance. And so I tried to do it, and to my memory, she physically stopped me from doing it. And basically rejected me on television, and that's how I remember it. I'll be honest, and that's exactly how I remember it.
Well, we dug up the tape because sometimes you remember these things and they're not as bad as.
I'm praying that I am remembering it much worse.
She asked you to stay.
She came into my room and asked me to stay. Yeah.
She came to your room, said, "Please stay. It
would make me so much more comfortable.
You could fill in the gaps if there's any awkwardness."
Exactly. Just interject, be funny.
Okay, let's see what happens. Here comes Megan Fox. This is her first talk show appearance. Megan Fox.
She looks good.
Wow.
You kissed her.
That worked out.
And then I come in.
And then you come in and what?
Oh, no. What was that?
Let's take another look at that in slow motion. And then you go. Actually, it almost seemed like you were going for an open mouth.
I just thought I could make out with her right now. Now's my pitch.
One more time, because I like the way you shake your head. As soon as she passes, you nod as if, yeah, of course that's what happened. Of course it happened again.
I'm used to that. That happens to me